Well, everyone, there have been so many rumors and so many conflicting things about the next iPhone that I'm really kind of starting to get kind of weirded out about it. Now, the first thing being, some of you may remember that apparently the top tier iPhones are the only ones that are going to be getting that newer chipset inside. So the Apple A16 chip is only going to be for the Pro models, and these are all rumors. These could be totally false, but based on rumors from previous years, some of them have been true. I guarantee you some of these are probably going to be true as well. So if that ends up being the case, that is going to completely, I think for at least like 2 generations, it's going to be a very weird process for us to kind of get adjusted to it, because we may end up getting an iPhone that may not be as long lasting as something like the Pro models, which I think is exactly what Apple wants. On top of that, there's been another rumor that just stated that Apple could potentially start kind of making a subscription model for their iPhones. So what could this mean? Well, essentially you will go ahead and pay Apple, maybe $50, $40 a month, whatever it is, and you will essentially be able to get that iPhone and pretty much rent it from them, and then the next iPhone will come out and you can, I guess, return that one and get the next one, something along those lines. Apple kind of already does this, but for this to be like their main model, people I think mostly buy their iPhones. If they go ahead and switch that for people to, kind of rent them, that's going to completely change how we're going to go ahead and update our iPhones as well. And I think that's going to really affect the used markets too. Now, there was another, little rumor that just came out stating that the iPhone 14 Pros, I think, and the Pro Maxes could end up getting bigger sensors on the back. So what does this mean? Well, essentially these sensors will be even bigger than the previous sensors that we have on our phones right now. Now, I can tell you after using the iPhone 13 Pro almost every single day for the last, I think, 4 or 5 months, this iPhone sensors are pretty big, and the 13 Pro Max sensors are even bigger than this. So it's going to really, I think in my opinion, affect the top heaviness of these iPhones. It's really going to make these iPhones extremely top heavy, and it's really going to put these iPhones in a really weird situation in my opinion. So because of that, it doesn't really make too much sense for Apple to make them so much bigger. I hope they can, make some improvements every, in different ways, but I hope they don't actually increase the size of the sensors of these iPhones. And finally, we finally got those rumors stating that Apple is going to be removing the notches, which is good, but in addition for that hole punch plus that pill design shaped notch. Now, as I mentioned before, in this day and age, so many of the competition has already pretty much, we're about to be in a situation where Samsung's removing the hole punch displays. They're not even going to have anything on the display probably anymore. And, Apple finally has just now caught up to it. I think it's very strange if they go for that hole punch plus pill design. They're definitely going to do something like this. I would be surprised if it's like not a star and like a hole punch or something, but it's going to be very interesting to see what Apple does in the future. And honestly, for some of these rumors, it's kind of making the iPhone 14, the next iPhone, kind of look a little weird in my opinion. So I'd love to hear your guys' opinion on this. Let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.